What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build a video. Today we're going to be answering someone's question on Facebook. They had recently played the Contest of Mayors and had difficulty with their streaks or something like that. So we're going to read through it and I'm going to answer his questions. And hopefully if any of you guys have the same questions, they will be answered too. If you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, comment, and join our Facebook and our Discord if you'd like. Links are down below in the description box. All right, let's go ahead and get started. It says, I have some questions. I used strategy and tried to do streak at last by using rotation method, but at last, if you see my tasks, they were impossible to complete within time period. Ooh, I'm already not liking this. I'm already not liking how this is going. I had to cancel my force streak due to less time period and use a lot of cash to complete remaining streak. Did they intentionally did that to fail my comm? Though I achieved second position, all credit goes to Missy, I could have managed to take first. Is it good idea to do streak at last? So the way that I'm reading this is, they screwed me over, you were wrong, what do I do? That's how I'm reading it. I'm going to tell you why I'm reading it that way. Okay? I used strategy and tried to do streak at last by using rotation method. In other words, I took Missy's advice. That's what he's saying here. But by taking her advice, if you see my tasks, they were impossible to complete within the time period. I had to cancel my force streak due to this less time period and used a lot of cash to complete my remaining task. Was it EA's fault? Did they intentionally fail my comm? Though I achieved second position thanks to Missy, I could have done better. So, is it a good idea to do the streak at last? Is it a good idea to listen to Missy or what? That's exactly what he meant when he wrote this. That's exactly how this is interpreted. And now here I'm going to give you an answer, okay? And I'm brutally honest. Your fault. Not my fault. And I hate having to say these words in this order. Not EA's fault. Yo fault. Yo fault. Why in the hell? And let me look. I'm going to look at his screenshot again. Let's all take a look at this. 9 tasks remaining. 9. 20 hours left of the contest. Excuse me? You mean to tell me you only did 50 assignments in 5 days? 4 days? That's absurd. You can't do that. You can't take part of my advice and not the rest of it and then say, well, this didn't work out for me, so... You see where I'm going with that? You know what I mean? You didn't take my full advice. My full advice is that you have to move fast. Now, what I want to know, after looking at your screenshots, is why you didn't have enough time to complete these. You had 20 hours. You got a cake assignment. Throw a gold token on it. Come back in an hour. You then had a textiles assignment. I'll pull it up for y'all. Okay? There's the cake one. Blue text. Epic, that takes what? 2 minutes? Export HQ. Doesn't take long for that one. So, I don't understand the issue. I'm looking at about 2.5 to 3 hours worth of assignments here, max. You know, that's with the tokens. That's saying you didn't have anything prepped or anything. So, you know, what it's looking like to me is that you're having a very difficult time playing on a pro level because your city is not set up to play on a pro level. Okay? You know why it's taking you longer? One, because you're not moving quickly enough. You're not saying, hey, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. But your city is not set up for pro level comm. It's just not. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're in a bad position. In fact, you need to restart. And I know that you probably don't want to restart, but I'm just going to be honest with you that if you don't, then these are the types of challenges that you're going to be experiencing. And if you come across anybody who knows what in the hell they're doing in the contest, you will lose. You're also going to have to continue upgrading, okay? So even though you may get away with, you know, winning the contest of mayors at the level 49, because you have to upgrade in order to win, here in just 20, 30, 40 more levels, you're going to be in a really bad spot. You're no longer finding rare items. Therefore, you can't find any rares, right? And if you can't find any rares, you don't have enough storage space. And if you don't have enough storage space, you sure as hell aren't going to be able to win on the 99 board. So, with 325 space, and I'm assuming quite a bit of that being temp storage, you only have 86% happiness. You're not even getting the full amount of your taxes. For why? That is like one of the easiest things to fix, you know? I don't even want to know how many tokens you have and how many shop slots that you have available. You're in a bad spot, okay? I'm just being honest with you. You are in a very bad spot. And by looking at your list here, it also shows me that you didn't follow the rotation method. Because, especially with that little time remaining, it's even more crucial that you secure long factory productions and you left a premium VU assignment to sit in your main list. That you would have wanted to get that done so that you could continue to get it in the streaks if possible, at least making it possible, and so that you could secure electrical, feed, glass, something. At least attempt to secure it, because right now, all it's going to take is you getting a glass assignment and you're screwed, or a feed assignment, or whatever. The point being is that you are supposed to prepare yourself for any assignment that comes your way. That is something I say in a lot of my videos. And you did not do that. You made it to where a huge amount of assignments that could be given to you would have caused a problem for you. That's not the game's fault. It's not the game's... Think about it like this, what you're suggesting. You're suggesting that the game should only give assignments to the player if they are able to be completed within the allowed amount of time. Think about how bullshit that would be. Everybody would be able to take the whole week off. And then on the final day, because the game is set up to not give them assignments that they can't, finish before the contest ends, everybody would just sit there and do easy assignments that are, super quick or whatever. That would be ridiculous. It doesn't work that way. You are supposed to prepare your city and yourself to deal with any assignment that you get. That's part of looking at risk. That's part of the complex way that you're supposed to be choosing your assignments. Okay? You took way too much downtime during this week. I don't know what in the hell you were doing, but honestly, it's a lot of the reason why good players get banned is because the vast majority of players don't know how to play. So it appears as though that when someone good comes along, it appears as though that they are not playing fairly because most people don't know how to play that way, right? But in all honesty, most of the time, as long as you don't have any major downtime with factory productions or whatever, if you're prepared and you have a good city, you can easily get through 15, 20 assignments within 2 hours. Okay? If you're prepared and you don't have the factory productions and stuff, easily. So, but if you have a low storage capacity, it means longer times to fill your deliveries. It means longer times to repair epics, launching the VU. My guess is he'll probably say I didn't have VU to do that assignment. Well, that's my point. You were not prepared. You're trying to play on a pro level with a city that isn't set up to be playing at that kind of, difficulty level. So good luck to you. I strongly encourage you to, restart. Although I don't encourage anybody to spend any money on this game after what they did to me. Totally up to you. Good luck to you. If you have any more questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. But like I said, you have to follow my advice 100% and really listen to the things that I say. You can't kind of come in with a crappy city in a city that's in a really bad spot, give it 10% and say, well, is it their fault? Is it her fault? Is it everybody else's fault? No, it's kind of on you, man.